Students, now we are going to learn the new topic, that is unit number 4, integers. So in this, what we will learn first, the representation of integers, what do you mean by integers, then how we can represent integers on number line, types of integers, right? So let's start. What do you mean by integers? Integers are the collection of numbers, that is whole numbers with the new numbers. And which are the new numbers? That are -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and these numbers are called the integers. Students, there are two types of integers as you have seen: positive, that is 1, 2, 3, and negative, -1, -2, and -3. So we can represent these numbers on number line. On the right hand side of 0, in the middle of the number line, there is number that is 0. On the right hand side, the positive numbers are situated, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the right hand side, they are negatives: -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. So what we can learn from this representation: on the right hand side, the numbers, positive numbers, are in ascending order, right? And from left to right, from left to right. And on the right hand side, the numbers are in ascending order from right to left, right? So what it means? It means that the if we compare the two numbers -3 and 1, the number 1 is greater, right? Because positive numbers are greater than the negative numbers. So from this representation, we can learn so many things. If we represent two integers on the number line, we follow the convention, right? That convention are the number occurring to the right is greater than on the left. So also we can understand the number occurring to the right is greater than the occurring to the left. So in this comparison, 1 is on the right side and -3 is on the left hand side, hence 1 is greater. So we can understand the convention number 1: the number on right side is greater than the number on right on left hand side, right? So here, suppose we can also take -2 and -1. Now you can clearly understand which one is greater. Now out of -2 and -1, you will seeing that -2 is greater, but actually it is not. So we will apply this convention: the right hand side number is greater. So which one is the right hand side out of this on number line? So -1. So here -1 is greater. Now these are the important results from we can conclude the concept of the integers. 0 is less than every positive integers. Why? Because 0 is lying on the left hand side of every positive integer. So 0 is always less than all the positive. Suppose I am taking 1, so it is less than 1, right? 2, 3, and so on, because it is lying on left of positive integers. Now next result is 0 is greater than every negative integers. Why? Because 0 is to the right of every negative integers. As we have seen on the number line, 0 is lying on the right of every negative integers. Hence 0 is, for example, greater than every negative integers, -1, -2, and so on. So that is most important. Now next, every positive integer is greater than the every negative integers. Why? Because every positive integer lie on the right hand side of the every negative integers. So we can take the example of that. For example, -2 and 1, which one is greater? So here we can see the 1 is positive integer, so it is greater, right? Because it is lying right side of the negative integers, right? Now the next important result is the greater the number, the lesser is its opposite. This result we can understand by taking the example. For example, if we are taking 4 and 3, so here naturally 4 is greater than 3. Now we will apply this result. The greater the number, the lesser is its opposite. Now here 4 is greater. If we take -4 here and -3 here, so lesser the opposite, means the opposite of this +4 is -4, then it is lesser. So here -4 is less than -3. Now student, we have understood what is meant by integers, how we can represent them, what are the types of integers, and how we can compare them on the basis of their sign and on the basis of their position on the right hand side and left hand side. Now we will start the exercise 4a. The first question is saying that write the opposite of each of the following. So we have to understand first what is meant by opposite. If suppose a number is positive, then its opposite is negative. If the number is negative, then its opposite is positive. And there are some words that represent the positive and negative. Suppose here increase, what it represent? Positive. Here loss, negative. Gaining, again it is profit, then it is positive. Above means above, that is above the sea level, that is positive. Below, negative. Deposit, you are depositing the money, positive. Earning, again positive. Going 6 meter to the east means on the right hand side, so again it is positive. And here they are given the positive and negative. So let's try to solve this first. An increase of 8, question number 1. First, increase of 8. First we will convert it into number. So increase means +8. Now we have to write negative of it. Why? Because we have to write the opposite of it. So it's opposite. So we can write opposite of it. So we can write that increase, we can write decrease. We have to use word, not a sign. Decrease of 8, right? So these are the explanation. The real answer is the decrease of 8. Number 2, loss of 7. Question is loss of rupees 7. So I can understand when the loss is word, what is the opposite of loss? You know that in English, loss opposite is profit. So I can write the answer profit of 7, right? So in this way you have to solve the remaining questions, that is 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5 and 6 of question number 1. So today, in today's class, we have learn the introduction of integers. So you have to copy all the notes that I have given in this video and also do the homework. Thank you.